Hi everyone, in this episode we're going to be talking about comparison operators inside C++. And this is really an important episode for you guys because you're going to be using comparison operators quite often when you write C++ code. So comparison operators are used to compare two values, and they are often used with the conditional statements. And I know we haven't talked about conditional statement yet, but I actually allude one here in this episode, which is the if statement here, as you can see, just to be able to actually exemplify comparison operators appropriately in this lesson. So the if statement here, as you can see, it's a statement that we actually use in order to check if condition is true. And if that condition is true, then it will execute whatever block of code we have within its curly bracket. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the first one, which is the double equal sign. I'm going to go ahead and say we have to make sure that it's within the if statement parentheses. We're going to say if num1 is equal to num2. So what we are basically saying here is the if statement is going to check if num1 is equal to num2. Meaning it's comparing in this time, because if you could remember in our previous episode, we have used a single equal sign, which we called an assignment operator. We use it to basically assign a value to a variable. But the double equal sign, we use it in order to compare two values. So in this way, we are basically saying if num1 is equal to num2, which is if 20 is equal to 10, then do whatever it's inside this curly bracket, which is the cout here that is going to print out C++ is fun and easy to learn onto our console. So if I were to go ahead and run this program now, we're gonna have nothing, because num1 is of course not equals to num2. 20 is not equals to 10. Yes, we just have the default message that says press any key to continue. So let's actually go ahead and go back. So what if I go ahead and change the value of num1 to 10, which in this example they are equal. Num1 is equal to num2, which is 10 is equal to 10. So let's go ahead and run this program. We're gonna have C++ is fun and easy to learn because the condition is true. Num1 is of course equal to num2. Yes, that's this is what I'm talking about. C++ is fun and easy to learn. Of course, it's fun and easy to learn. So this is one example of comparison operator. We check whether num1 is equal to num2, and num1 is of course equals to num2. So let's just go ahead and move to the next one, which is the not equal to. So let me go ahead and change it back to 20. And I'm going to go ahead and say if num1 is not equal to num2 by using the exclamation mark. So we're just going to simply replace one equal sign, meaning the first equal sign with an exclamation mark, and it will then go ahead and check not equal to instead of equal to. So in this example, we're going to have our code running. If num1 is not equals to num2, then print out C++ is fun and easy to learn. Yes, we have C++ is fun and easy to learn because 20 is of course not equal to 10. But if I go ahead and change it to 10 and run the program, we're not going to have anything because num1, yes, that's what I'm talking about. Press any key to continue. We're just going to have the default message because num1 is of course equal to num2. And we are checking for if num1 is not equal to num2 by using the exclamation mark and then equals sign. So this is it for not equal to. We can also use a greater than and lesser than sign. So let's just go ahead and say if num1 is less than num2. It's not going to print anything now because num1 is not less than num2. They are equal. So it's only if I go ahead and say maybe num2 should be 20. So now it should print out C++ is fun and easy to learn because 10 is of course less than 20. Num1 is less than num2. So let's actually go ahead and run this program, and we're gonna have C++ is fun and easy to learn. So that's it for the lesser than sign. We can also use a greater than sign. No, sorry, greater than sign. And let's run the program. We're checking if num1 is greater than num2, which is not true. Because 10 is of course not greater than 20. So if we wanted to have something on the console apart from the default message that says press any key to continue, then we're gonna have to change num1 to maybe, let's say 30. And let's go ahead and run this program. So we're checking if 30 is greater than 20. Yeah, of course is greater than 20, so it execute the code within its curly bracket, which says C++ is fun and easy to learn. So that's it for greater than and lesser than. So, and there is another one called lesser than and equal to. So let's go ahead and use it. Lesser than or equal to. So here we're basically checking if num1 is less than or equal to num2. We're basically checking if 30 is less than or equals to 20. So let's go ahead and see what we're going to be getting on our console. Yep, so we get nothing. Yes, because 30 is of course not lesser than or equals to 20. So to have something to be displayed onto our console, apart from the default message, we're gonna have to say maybe 10 and go ahead and run the program. Now we're gonna have C++ is fun and easy to learn because 10 is of course less than or equals to 20. So 10 is less than 20 but is not equals to 20, and what we are checking is if 10 is less than 20 or equals. So we're checking either one of the two conditions, either it's less than 20 or equals to 20. So we have one is true, so it then go ahead and execute the block of code within the if statement curly bracket, which is the cout here that said C++ is fun and easy to learn. So the last comparison operator we have inside C++ is the greater than or equals to. So let's actually go ahead and say greater than or equals to. Here we said if num1 is greater than or equals to num2, then go ahead and print out the C++ is fun and easy to learn. Well, let me actually go ahead. I'm tired of seeing this C++ is fun and easy to learn. Let me actually go ahead and print out something else. So let me say instead of C++ is fun and easy to learn, so instead let me say Namadi is really awesome. Is really awesome. Exclamation mark. I know you guys know exactly what this /n character does. It's basically insert a new line. This time around I didn't actually use the end-l manipulator. Instead I go ahead and use the /n character because they did the same thing, which is actually inserting a new line and separating our default message with our actual program output. So that's basically it for this. So let's go ahead and see what is going to happen. What we say here is if num1 is greater than or equals to num2. So in this case, if we go ahead and run this program, we're gonna get nothing because num1 is of course not greater than or equals to num2. Yeah, so if we want to have something display onto the console apart from the default message, then we're gonna have to change the value of num1 or the value of num2 to have something really display onto our console. So let's go ahead and say, let me see, the condition says if num1 is greater than or equals to num2. So let's go ahead and change the num1 to 20. So in this example, num1 is of course equal to num2. So we're gonna have our Namadi is really awesome onto the console. Yeah, so that's basically what I'm talking about. So num1 is of course equal to num2 but not greater than num2. That's why we have it, because either one of the condition has to be true. Either it's greater than num2 or it's equal to num2. But what we have here is the equality. Num1 is of course equal to num2. So let's actually go ahead and say increase num1 to 50 and run the program. We're still gonna have our message because num1 is of course greater than num2, but it's not equals to num2. So this is basically it with the comparison operators inside C++. We're going to be using them quite often in our C++ program. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and you took away something from it. So in the next episode, we're going to be talking about logical operators inside C++. And just FYI, this episode is prerequisites to the next one. So it's going to be really cool. And if you enjoy watching this content, please consider subscribing to my channel because I will really appreciate that. So until the next one, see you there. Bye.